The Great Schwa Escape. In the magical world of Alphabet City, words weren't just boring marks on paper, they were alive. Skyscrapers made of giant letters touched the clouds. Vowels painted colorful murals on street corners. And right in the middle of this crazy city lived Schwa, the most awesome sound ever. Schwa was different from every other sound. While other sounds wore stiff uniforms and followed super strict rules, Schwa was like a language superhero. He could change and move in ways no other sound could. Imagine a sound that could play dress up in words, sliding around and making everything sound smoother. Schwa's home was the coolest treehouse you could imagine. It was nestled right between the pages of a giant dictionary. The walls were covered with magical maps showing secret paths through words. Shelves were packed with linguistic disguises, tiny hats that could make a sound whisper, fake mustaches that could change a word's voice, and magical gadgets that could make sounds do crazy things. From his special window, Schwa could see the entire Alphabet City. To the left was Noun Boulevard, where big, strong words stood like buildings. To the right was Verb Valley, where action words zoomed around like race cars. Schwa loved watching how words moved and played. The grammar guardians were always chasing Schwa. Every time Schwa slipped through a word, changing sounds and breaking their perfect pronunciation rules, Captain Consonant would turn bright red with anger. "This sound is a menace," he would shout, shaking his fist in the air. Lieutenant Vowel would make long lists of all the ways Schwa broke their strict language rules. "He changes without permission," Captain Consonant would complain. "One moment he sounds like in about. The next he's almost silent in button. No sound should be this unpredictable." The Guardians spent hours trying to create rules to control Schwa. They held emergency meetings, drew complicated charts, and made angry speeches about how a sound could behave, but Schwa kept slipping away, making words flow smoothly and easily. One morning, the Guardians made a big announcement. They were going to hunt down the trickiest sound in Alphabet City, Schwa. Wanted posters appeared everywhere, showing Schwa's shape-shifting image. "Catch the sneaky sound," the posters screamed in big, bold letters. But Schwa had friends everywhere. The chatty suffix sprites and the gossip-loving preposition pals always knew what was happening. They sent secret messages to warn Schwa about the big chase. Schwa was getting ready for the biggest adventure of his life. He packed a magical backpack full of linguistic tricks. His best friend Clip the Apostrophe helped him prepare, carefully folding disguises and checking every secret pocket. The backpack was no ordinary bag. It had special compartments for different word disguises. One pocket held a tiny hat, perfect for casual words. Another had a soft scarf for elegant pronunciations. The most special pocket contained a nearly invisible cloak, perfect for almost disappearing in words like button. "Remember," Clip whispered, adjusting Schwa's magical disguise, "your greatest power is how you can change and move through words." The chase through Alphabet City was like the most exciting game of hide-and-seek ever played. Schwa could transform faster than the Grammar Guardians could think. In pencil, he became a gentle whisper. In chocolate, he turned into the briefest of breaths. Lieutenant Vowel would pull out her enormous rulebook, flipping through pages and scratching her head in total confusion. Her perfectly pressed uniform was getting wrinkled from all the running and searching. The other sounds of Alphabet City were watching the adventure with excitement. Nouns started whispering about Schwa's incredible talents. Verbs admired how he could make words flow like a smooth river. Even the punctuation marks, the periods, commas, and exclamation points were fascinated by his abilities. Some sounds started collecting trading cards with Schwa's picture. Others drew posters showing him as a language superhero. It was like Schwa was becoming a celebrity in Alphabet City. Clip the Apostrophe was Schwa's best friend and biggest supporter. He created an amazing treasure map showing all of Schwa's hiding places. The map was like something from a super secret spy movie. Red dots marked the most dangerous Grammar Guardian patrol zones, while green dots showed safe hiding spots where Schwa would rest and plan his next move. The map was drawn on special dictionary paper that could fold and unfold in magical ways. Each fold revealed a new secret about how sounds could move through words. The chase was getting more and more exciting. Schwa had a special superpower that made him unlike any other sound in Alphabet City. He could slide through words like a magical ninja, changing and moving in ways no other sound could even imagine. Some sounds could only stay in one place, but Schwa could dance between syllables with incredible speed and creativity. Captain Consonant was losing his mind. His perfectly pressed uniform was now a wrinkled mess. His shiny grammar badge was crooked, and his perfectly waxed mustache was starting to droop. He had never been so frustrated in all of his years of protecting language rules. "This is impossible," he shouted so loudly that the windows in nearby word buildings began to rattle. His face turned as red as an exclamation point, and steam almost came out of his ears. Schwa decided it was time to teach the Grammar Guardians an important lesson. He called a secret meeting in the city square, sending out special invitations to all the friendly sounds. Vowels, consonants, punctuation marks, everyone was invited. Clip the Apostrophe helped design beautiful, sparkly invitations that danced and twirled as they flew through the air. The city square was packed with sounds from every corner of Alphabet City. Schwa stood in the very center, ready to explain how he helps make words sound smooth and natural. He brought examples from all kinds of words, short words, long words, tricky words. He showed how he could slide between syllables, making speaking easier and more fun. Lieutenant Val's massive rule book began to shake. The pages fluttered like nervous little birds. The Grammar Guardians looked at each other, slowly realizing something important. Schwa wasn't a troublemaker. He was actually a helpful friend to all words. Their angry faces began to soften. Their strict postures began to relax. They were starting to understand something amazing about language. Suddenly, the entire city erupted in celebration. Sounds danced through the streets. Words twirled and jumped. Punctuation marks did happy little loops in the air. Schwa was the guest of honor, dancing and sliding through syllables, making everyone laugh and cheer. Music played, confetti made of dictionary pages floated everywhere. It was the most amazing party Alphabet City had ever seen. As the sun set on Alphabet City, painting the sky in beautiful word colors, Schwa knew he had won something special. He had shown everyone that being different isn't just okay, it's wonderful. Sometimes the things that make you unique are the things that make you most important.